Alright, so here we go with installing our memory. We will open up these and slide them down in there, clicking one side at a time. You'll hear them both click, and both of them will come from the down position and up, locking it securely in place. And we'll get the next one, do the same. Also hook up the CPU cooling fan. Alright, there we go. Alright, now it's time for putting on our power supply. And also our one of our most important things that we need to put power to is our video card. So I'm going to go ahead and put the video card, bring this over the edge a little bit, making sure it's locked securely in place. Don't want to damage that. And as you can see, it has a spot for power supply. You need to give power to it because this particular one, because it is a very powerful video card. Alright, so let's get our power supply cords here hooked up. Get a little bit of these unraveled. This is somewhat of a modular, but not completely, as it does give you pre-hooked up what you would be normally needing to supply, which it's not a bad idea. Alright, so let's see here. We have the 20 plus 4 pin, and there's the other one at, and there's the 8 pin. Alright, so power supply on this side over here, and we will hook up the 20 plus 4 pin here. Alright, and then over here on the other side is where you have your 8 pin. Want to make sure that is plugged in, especially if you're making a gamer system. It's going to need the extra power for your CPU. And we will hook that up just like that. And that is your basic build. Obviously we still need to put in the hard drive and the rest of it, but this is all you need to test it, other than we need to hook up a monitor to it. So we'll do that. We'll still one off of our other computer here. And we'll hook it up to our video card. Alright, and then we will grab the power cord over here and plug it in and turn on our monitor. So move this back. You can tell there's power being supplied to our motherboard as our onboard start button here is lit up on this particular board. So we'll go ahead and push it, and power supply is on. And you'll notice on this particular one it has numbers that cycle through it to help indicate what might be problems for your particular build. And we will wait while it does its first boot. Oh, I guess I made a mistake. I wasn't paying attention. We forgot to provide power to the one of the most important parts here, the video card. So let me turn this off before I add the power to it. Alright, now that I put power to the power supply video card, let's try that again. Alright, there we go. The fan on the video card is spinning now. And our monitor is coming online. It's telling us the CPU or memory has changed. Please enter your system setup. F1 to run setup and F2 to load default values. So we'll just grab our keyboard over here. And hook it into a USB port. And we will press F1. And that brings us to our Click BIOS. This particular BIOS you can use your mouse in. You can use your keyboard, your arrows, and your typical settings as such. With this particular BIOS, you can see your temperature here in Celsius. Gives you the date and your version, the time. It tells you the processor that is in it, which is the AMD Phantom 2 quad-core 955 processor. It gives you the frequency. It gives you the current RAM, the frequency that it is operating at. Gives you the memory size, and then you can also have your boot, such which drive it's going to boot to from, And then you have your ECO mode, your standard mode, and ECO Gen 2 mode, which if you're interested, you can Google that on. The Gen mode's really nice. It's just a simple overclock, push a button, and it goes a relatively easy overclock. I found on this particular board using a 3.2, using that board with a setup similar to this, it gives you about a 3.7 with no headaches. Just push the button and go. Of course, you need to change the settings in the BIOS here for that to work. Now that we have all this done, we'll turn it off. You don't need to worry about just hitting the on-off button because you don't have Windows or hard drive installed, so it's okay. You're just in the BIOS. You can just hit the button here and turn it off. Alright, so we will take all our power supply cords off here, and we will put it in the case, and I'll show you that build on the next video.